Hello, 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 and welcome to Courageously Kind. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Liz. We're twin sisters and best friends.
Together, we share stories of especially kind humans doing especially kind things in hopes that these conversations motivate and inspire you to be kinder to yourself and others. When we're not speaking with an incredible guest, we'll speak directly from our hearts about what it means to us to be courageously kind. Hi, I'm Maddie Adams.
And I'm Liz Adams, and you're listening to Courageously Kind, a show dedicated to inspiring courage and spreading kindness.
Our hope is that these conversations spark conversations of your own so we all can find the courage to be kind. Well, happy holidays, everybody. I cannot believe that we are coming up to the holiday season. I am so excited, but this year is flying by.
It really is. The holidays be such a happy and joyous and memorable time for so many people. If you're getting excited about the holidays, hooray, we are right there with you. I don't think I've ever said hooray.
Hooray, there you go. However, the holidays can be a hard time for some people. They can bring up a lot of strong emotions. There are a lot of people grieving the loss of loved ones or are overwhelmed by the planning and the cooking and the decorating and the gift giving. We're talking about moms, you get the idea. But it's incredibly important to take care of our mental health around the holidays, especially if this time of year brings up some strong emotions. We released an episode last year about dealing with frustration around the holidays. So if that's something you're interested in, we will tag it in the description. But today we're going to talk specifically about taking care of and maintaining your mental health during the holiday season.
Yeah, so we compiled a little list of things that you can do to be kind to your mind during this holiday season. Just a disclaimer, we are not mental health professionals. If you are struggling with anxiety, depression, or just want expert advice, please see a mental health professional.
Yes, these are just some tips that we have acquired in our own lives or have researched on the internet and compiled them in one little episode for you. So, yes, we are not professionals.
Yeah.
Let's start things off. The first tip we have for you is just to acknowledge your feelings. It's okay if you're not feeling merry and bright. Did you see what I did there? Being honest about your feelings is much easier than hiding them, and it can really, I think it's the first step, is accepting what you're doing, how you're feeling, and where you go from there.
Yeah, it's okay to feel happy and sad. Sometimes it can be hard to enjoy our favorite holiday traditions if we're grieving or if we're struggling with anxiety or depression. But don't feel guilty for celebrating new traditions or indulging in some of your favorite holiday activities. Remember, it is totally okay to feel multiple feelings at once.
Yeah. It's also important to remember to recharge your social battery. So sometimes the holidays can be full of parties and gatherings and social activities, and that can be really fun and really exciting. But if you're feeling drained or worn out, remember to take some time to relax and to yourself.
Yes, and our most important tip, I would argue, is to ask for help. If you're feeling overwhelmed about planning an event, reach out to your family or friends and recruit help. Remember that the party does not have to be perfect. Your friends and family know how much you love them, and they do not expect you to be perfect.
Yeah.
Try not to get caught up in the planning. Remember to enjoy some quality time with the people you love.
Exactly. The holidays, they can bring up really strong feelings, but they also can provide us with an opportunity to focus on what matters most to us, to be grateful for what we have, and to get to spend time with people that we love. Can be a really sweet and beautiful time. But also just remember that some people do really struggle this holiday season. If you're not struggling, just keep them in mind. It might be a good idea to check in on your friends and your family and your neighbors to see if you can share some kindness with them during this holiday season. It can be as simple as inviting them over for a meal or a party or something, or just sending a card or a note to let them know that they're not alone this holiday season. Holidays can be really lonely times for people, and so it's important to remember that it's not always a super happy time and that we need to check in on the people around us. And be sure to check in with yourself, too. It's okay if you're feeling happy one day and not the next day. That is totally fine and acceptable. we just got to be kind to our minds.
Absolutely. It's one of the most important steps to be kind to other people. Is to make sure we're taking care of that mental health and taking care of all the emotions that come with a very busy but hopefully joyful season.
Absolutely. And again, just a reminder, if you feel like you need to talk to a therapist, a counselor, a psychologist, a doctor about your mental health, that is totally okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, talking things out and therapy or counseling or just talking with a family member or a friend can really help, and we really, really, really encourage you to do so. If you feel like your mental health is something that you want to work on, I think we can all work on our mental health.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So that's your homework this week. Do something kind for your mind.
Yes, and reach out for help if you need it.
Yes.
Happy holidays, everyone. We're going to be around this holiday season. We're going to be posting some episodes right up until Christmas and New Year's. But we just want to wish you all a very happy holiday, and just know that you have all of our love, and we are so, so grateful for you.
Thank you so much for listening to this week's episode.
For more kindness content, check out our Instagram at Courageously Kind Podcast.
And if you liked this episode, please consider leaving us a review on Apple Podcasts, and feel free to share this show with your friends.
Take good care, and we'll see you back here real soon.
We'd like to give a huge thank you to Anna Waltz Landscape Contracting for their support of Courageously Kind.
Anna Waltz is a family-owned landscape contracting company in Berks County that has served Pennsylvania for over 35 years.
If you're ready to get your landscaping project started, visit AnnaWaltzLandscape.com or call 610-916-7070.
Anna Waltz Landscape Contracting, beautifying Pennsylvania 1 yard at a time.
Thank you so much for listening. If you like this episode, feel free to share it with your friends, your family, or anyone you think might like it too.
And if you want to support the show, leave us a review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. It really does help. Or check out our merch store at courageouslykind.org. Take good care, and we'll see you back here real soon.